going to jump into the last topic of the day, of the night. And we're going to get some of that spiritual growth and some of that motivation with Trent Shelton. Some people won't grow with you. Some people just won't grow with you. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Hold on, there's just a little ad. We just gotta wait for it, y'all. We just gotta wait for it.
Just out here disconnecting. You know, I debated about if I wanted to do it live right now or wait to the end, but this is I love this part of the trail, so I was like, let me go ahead and show them this part of the trail as I take my little break. 5 miles this morning, and whether you do 1 mile or lap around the block, please get your body moving. As I always tell you, movement influences mood, right? How you start your day will influence your day. Create the energy in the morning that you need to be successful throughout your day, whatever that is. Some of you have kids, right? You need that energy. Some of you are coaches and teachers, and you have your job, and you have your personal life, you have your goals. So that takes a lot of energy, and this is why I'm out here. You know, of course, the health benefits, but not just physical health, emotional health, spiritual health. I love to disconnect. All right, listen, this is what we got, all right? And I'm gonna be very quick because I gotta finish my run. I got a busy day today. So I titled this, Some People Won't Go With You. I believe that's what I titled it, for a reason. As you see me right now, nobody's out here in the trails with me, right? Nobody's out here. Look, I'm not running with anybody. Nobody's out here. But I realize that growth is a very lonely path at times. Healing is a very long path, a very lonely path at times. Everybody won't be willing to grow with you. Everybody won't be willing to go with you. And I've said this before, and I want you to write this quote down and remember this quote, okay? In order to move up, there's some things you must be willing to give up. In order to get ahead, there's some things you must be willing to leave behind. A lot of people never finish their journey because they're waiting on people to join them in their journey. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. A lot of people never finish their journey because they're waiting. A lot of us never heal because we're waiting on closure. A lot of us never grow because we're waiting on support.
Ooh, bro, now that's powerful. A lot of us are waiting for closure, for support, whatever it is, and we are denying ourselves that growth. Bro, speak it.
A lot of us never achieve what we're meant to achieve because we're waiting for people around us to go with us. Listen, in the perfect world, everybody close to you will grow with you. That's the perfect world, but too bad unfortunately, we don't live in a perfect world. Everybody's not gonna be willing to do the things that you wanna do. Some of you might have fitness goals, right? You're saying, okay, I wanna run. Listen, I invite people all the time to come run with me. Nobody's here with me. It's just facts. But I can't let people who are not here prevent me from becoming my best. And what a lot of us do, we allow that to happen. We allow the lack of support, we allow the lack of people showing up to keep us from our best. And sometimes, you know, most times it's the people close to you. Most times it's your friends that you want to, hey man, let's do this, let's grow. Listen, when I made my change with rehab time, a lot of my friends didn't get it. A lot of my friends weren't ready to change, and I understood that. But I couldn't allow their lack of readiness, right, to prevent me from growing and going to where I needed to go in my life. So there's a reason why I say, just because the path is lonely, doesn't mean the path is wrong. This path is very lonely. But you know what? At the end of this path, in the middle of this path, during this path, is growth, is resilience that's being built, is strength that's being built, right? All these things that are being built in this lonely path. This path that we see right now, this path could be growth, this path could be healing, this path could be moving on with your life, this path could be success, right? A lot of these things that take discipline, take sacrifice, take what I like to call a championship mindset, take commitment, this path is commitment. A lot of people ain't willing to be committed. This path is discipline. A lot of people ain't willing to be disciplined. This path is consistency. A lot of people ain't willing to be consistent. This path is faith. A lot of people say they have faith, but by their action, a lot of people don't have faith. This path is having heart. When it gets hard, you're still pushing forward, right? A lot of people won't take the road less traveled because a lot of people want comfort in their life. A lot of people don't want to go through uncomfortable situations, but the matter of fact, the point of this whole thing is growth is uncomfortable, change is uncomfortable, healing is uncomfortable, but these paths will lead you to a more comfortable life, will lead you to a place of growth, will lead you to a place of bettering your life. So don't let those that aren't going with you prevent you from going. That's my whole message. Everybody ain't willing to get in the car and go to certain destinations. Everybody want to take that drive. But you can't let those that won't take that drive keep you from doing that drive, all right? So This path is sometimes lonely, man. But you got to keep pushing. You got to keep going. And sometimes the best company that you have is yourself and God. You know, maybe if people were with me out here, I wouldn't be able to disconnect the way I disconnect. I wouldn't be able to thank God the way I thank God. I wouldn't be able to just really evaluate my life the way I need to evaluate my life. I got one person running. Look, he running by himself too. Look. You can't even see him. See him? Ain't nobody with him, right?
Now that's some motivation that we need, right? That's some motivation that we need. Sometimes you're gonna be in this journey alone. Sometimes sometimes some people will rock with you. Sometimes they'll join you, right? But it's okay. Like he said, sometimes you just need to be alone for that growth, right? Sometimes when I am at work, I distance myself for a bit. Why? So I could talk to God. Why? So know what I could think. Why? So I can meditate. Why? So I could just have alone time. Why? So I can listen to God. Why? So know what? Whatever it is, it's so I could grow. Sometimes you ain't gonna have the other people with you all the time for that growth, and that's totally okay. That's okay, right? It's okay to be alone on your journey sometimes so you can have that growth. Like, shoot, my fiance, we're a powerful team. We are. We work off of each other. We build off of each other. But there's gonna be times where I'm just not with her because I'm at work, or vice versa. She ain't with me because she's at work. Sometimes in those moments we have that time alone where we talk to God, where we're just understanding different things, where we're just like growing, right? And then we share that growth with one another, and then we start to build one another. We start to grow each other, right? We start to share that growth, and I love that, right? And like he was saying, sometimes you're gonna have these certain goals, and you're just gonna be the only one. You're gonna be the only one that really believes in it, and these other people that are just gonna be like, I ain't really about it. Thank you though, but I ain't really about that, and it's okay. Not everybody's gonna be there with you, supporting you. You don't need it. If nobody wants to join you on your goal, just do it until someone's ready and they start to join you. Then that's totally fine. See, I needed to hear that because I dealt with that so much throughout my life. I was like, I can't really pursue this. I can't really dive really into this. Why? Because I'm waiting for that support. I'm waiting for that confirmation. I'm waiting for A, B, or C. Right? I'm waiting for it. And I never I knew that I loved the alone time where I could just talk to God and just speak to Him and just feel His presence and all this. But I always was like, I can't do this because I had nobody supporting me. Nobody really with me. Whatever, right? Whatever it is, I always had an excuse no matter what. So, of course, like, that alone time is that a time for growth, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And to all my peeps, to my peers and everybody that's out there with your motivational stuff, keep doing your thing. If nobody's there to support you, just keep doing it. Man, some people are just supporting you anonymously. And sometimes some of us just get busy and we just ain't showing the support to you physically where you could literally see it. And I've done this before, and I apologize to the people that I love and I support, but I just haven't shown it lately. I support y'all, right? And same goes with any of y'all. Like, if y'all rock with me, cool. If y'all support me, cool. If you don't, it's whatever. It ain't gonna really affect me. I do this for my own personal self, right? I don't do this for fame. I don't do this for A, B, or C. I don't do none of that. I just do it for myself, for my peace of mind, just for a hobby, just to express myself, just to be able to showcase the gift that God has given me, right? So that's what I'm doing it for. So with that being said, I want to thank y'all for listening to the podcast, and I want to thank y'all for doing your thing. And know what? I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And knowing with the season of giving, I just want to give y'all, some entertainment, some motivation, some positive energy. And I appreciate y'all. You know what? Let's go ahead and grow the fam up. Let's go ahead and grow the community, because that's my purpose with this. And go ahead and subscribe so we can grow that community. Grow the community. So, with that being said, until next time, salute.